Well, hello, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Once again, it's Mike Brown here with Remax in Toronto. The federal government has once again made housing more affordable for first-time buyers.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Yeah, last week they announced that if you are a first-time buyer in need of an insured mortgage, meaning that you're buying with less than 20% down, below $1 million, and you're buying a new build condo, townhome, or freehold house, you are now going to be able to obtain a mortgage on a 30-year amortization as opposed to a 25-year amortization. So your monthly payment is going to be a little bit lower. Or some people might say you're selling your financial future even further down the road.
Snap out of it!
I can't.
Let's look at this example on sort of the max purchase price. If you were purchasing a detached home, new build, for $999,999, and you were putting down the minimum down payment, which is about 7.5% on that price, because the way it works is 5% on the first $500,000 and 10% on the balance of the mortgage up to $999,999. Essentially, you'd end up with a mortgage of $925,000, but don't forget there's an insurance premium there of approximately, I think it's $37,000, brings the total of your mortgage to around $960 and change. If you were to finance that mortgage currently at 4.8% for 25 years, your payment's going to be about $5,500. However, if you extend it to a 30-year amortization, your payment's going to drop by about $500 a month. And that's good. That's an extra $500 in your pocket. But, of course, at the end of the day, it just means your mortgage runs longer and you pay more interest to the bank. And this seems a little counterintuitive to me. I don't know if that's actually going to help make new houses, condos more affordable for first-time buyers, or if it's just going to end up pushing the price up. As I contemplate this issue of affordability and how the government, either from an optics point of view or an actual desire to help make housing more affordable, when I think about it, it seems the only people who are getting helped is really the bank. And we don't have a ton of diversity in our banking industry. We have 4 or 5 major banks here in Canada. Maybe the fear of the government is that if they don't help to prop up the housing market, maybe the banks will fail. Maybe they're not so concerned about the homeowner.
Sorry about the mess.
Anyhow, those are just my thoughts. What do you have to say about it? As I keep prompting you, leave some comments for me. I'd be interested to know what you have to say. Is this going to help affordability or hinder it? Good news is it's only for new builds. This doesn't apply to people who are first-time buyers into a resale home, townhome, or condo. The other point I want to touch on very briefly, yes, I'm messing with the data points and the inventory numbers, specifically the rental. It looks like the rental inventory is starting to drop a little bit. I do think it's a seasonal adjustment. I don't think it's an ongoing trend, but the next few weeks will certainly paint a more clear picture of that situation. And as far as the available inventory priced below $2,000 per month and the inventory above $2,000 up to $2,500, I was giving you an average number of units available in those price range. I think it's probably going to be easier just to look at the overall percentage of units available for lease in the 416 area code below $2,000 a month and the ones that are available from $2,000 up to $2,500. Currently, I believe about 9% of the market is being represented under $2,000 a month, and about 30% of the available market is between $2,000 and $1 a month up to $2,500. That about does it for this episode. You know where we're at. Let's get a look at that inventory story. As always, thanks for tuning into the channel. I do really appreciate it. Share this information, like, subscribe, hit the notification. And until the next episode, this is Mike Brown with Remax, uncovering the real estate of real estate here in the GTA and Southwestern Ontario.